You already know what you're capable of. That's what makes it worse. It's not a vague suspicion. It's not insecurity dressed up as humility. It's something you feel in specific moments. When you see someone doing what you know you could do, when a conversation reveals exactly the kind of thinking you're capable of, but never seem to apply, when you're alone, and the distance between who you are and who you could be becomes impossible to ignore. You know it's there. The intelligence, the talent, the vision, whatever word fits. And the fact that it keeps going unrealized doesn't confuse you anymore. It haunts you, because you've tried the obvious things. More discipline, more structure, more information, more intention. You've read the books, absorbed the frameworks, made the plans, and still, something doesn't move, not fully, not the way it should. The assumption underneath all of that effort is the one that's killing you. You believe the gap between what you are and what you could be is a gap of addition, that if you could just acquire enough of the right things, the potential would finally unlock. More willpower, more knowledge. One more strategy. You keep reaching outward, adding more weight to a structure that doesn't need more. It needs demolition. Carl Jung spent decades tracing the architecture of what stops people from becoming who they actually are. He called this process individuation. Not self-improvement, not optimization, but the slow and often brutal emergence of the self that was always there, buried under what you built to survive. And what he found, consistently, was not that people lacked what they needed. He found that they were imprisoned by what they refused to destroy. The structures you built early, the masks, the ideals, the loyalties, the narratives, made sense once. They were protection. They helped you belong, stay safe, avoid pain. But protection, left in place long enough, becomes a cage. And a cage doesn't feel like a cage when you've been inside it long enough to call it home.